Hi, this is Paul from Free Bitcoin Lottery Results, and I've done an update on this rolling bet hack. As I said on the first video that I did, you can definitely make money on this 1 in 10, absolutely. But the only thing I didn't like was the fact that you've got to sit there continuously watching it. And I've got a couple of other sites that I'll be telling you about where it just runs on auto, and I normally check it each hour, and I might refresh the page or do a new betting run. And I love this site. I'm doing really well on it. As you can see, I started with 10, say 1 million. If you move the decimal point there, you'll get a better figure on milli Bitcoin as opposed to Bitcoin. So I've gone from 10 to 36, so as I've trebled and I'm on my way to 4 times my money, and this is only in the last couple of days since I did the video, I suppose. So, and it's because I've been running this this brand new super system, and it runs by itself. I'm not saying that you won't bust out. The law of averages says that you probably will eventually, but the odds are very good. It seems to be working very well for me. So don't forget, get my link on the site and get yourself over there and start making yourself some money under my referrals. Don't forget, everyone who comes under me, I'll make sure that I send you 5,000. Get you started as a little thank you for joining our list. Anyway, you get more details of that on the site. Meanwhile, back to this. Let's just get on with it. Show you how it works now. Okay, here we go. Hit the robot. So your base bet. 2, 3, 1 is 9. You're going higher than, same as before, but now instead of 91%, you're dropping it to 88. Okay, so you've got 11% chance. Okay, 888. I like those numbers. Increase it by 15% as before, and you're away. Now this is going to take some while because this is I'm going to let this run for probably about an hour. That's every time I refresh the free Bitcoin one, the main site. So that's when I normally go to the other sites that I'm got on automatic now, and then I start the thing running again. So I'll just let this run for a minute or so, just so that you can see that the theory is the same. It's still a 1 in 10. But when I switch this video on later, I'll probably pause it and then come back to it and splice all the videos together so it stops at a certain amount of bets each time. Rather run it super fast, you won't see anything. But the theory is the same. You see I'm still running 3 and 32 there, and it goes through. So I'm going to pause the video now, and I'm going to come back on this in about 10-15 minutes maybe. Okay, here we go, we're back in rolling. 350 bets in. Have a look at the profit there. So some of you may be watching these videos and thinking, well, why is this working, or how, or trying to get your head around it. So the best way I can explain it to you is like this. When you go in a casino and you play a slot machine, or you go in a bar and they got a slot machine in the bar, fruit machine if you're English. And when you play that fruit machine, you're trying to win the jackpot, because that's the maximum return for your money that you're putting in the slot. So the odds of that, let's say for argument's sake, the odds for you hitting the jackpot on playing a slot machine was 200,000 to 1. 200,000 to 1 chance at hitting that jackpot. Okay, so when you're playing this, turn that whole theory around. Okay, you don't want to hit the jackpot, because basically there's a high chance, let's say for argument's sake, that when we're running on this system at how I fine-tuned it so far, it took a lot of time to get there. By the way, I have to give a shout out to Dave, aka Longlegs, one of the line of people in my referrals, for helping fine-tune it. That's why it's good to stay in touch with everybody, and you can help each other, and that's something I'm going to be working on soon. Anyway, getting back to this theory, turn it around. You don't want it to hit the jackpot, right? Let's say that this system is running so that the rolling, the people that run rolling when they win the jackpot at 200,000 to 1, let's say if that was the odds on this system, they're going to take all your money. Okay, because what's happening here, you've obviously worked it out, you're doubling up all the time and you're adding, so double, 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 double. How many times can it go without? Well, I've got spreadsheets that I've been working on and playing around with systems, and on this particular system you'd have to get a high run. It's running up to 110, 120 bets or something like that, and it will it probably will happen, and again it'll hit those odds, and they've won the jackpot, they've took your money, but it will leave you with some depending on how far up the scale you are. Okay, so that's the odds. So if you're feeling lucky, what you want is it to nearly win a jackpot. That's when it goes loads and loads of bets, no win, no win, no win, no win, and when you're getting right up to your limit where you were going to bust, lo and behold, a win kicks in, and that's when you'll make serious money on this. But meanwhile, it's just, most of the time it's steady. Look at the wins, 58. So on that basis I could go to 580, and we're at 462. I'm ahead of myself. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to pause the video again and we'll go back again in about 15 minutes or so. Okay, it's Paul from Free Bitcoin Lottery Share. You know what I'm going to tell you, don't you? You know I started showing you this system. Yeah, you know. Ha. Anyway, let's get back to it. Right, how many bets are we in? 9, 2, 3. The reason I don't leave it on all the time is because unless you want an adrenaline rush, it will do your head in, because you'll keep seeing the long runs of without a win, and it'll make you a bit nervous. I mean, it's a buzz when you get the green come up, but really you want the long runs. That's where you're going to make some nice money. But look at the profit now. Okay, we're 940 in, 113, so by all rights we got 1,113, so we're ahead of ourselves. Okay, but remember, if you get a really long run, could bust out, but it hasn't so far, and it's a good system. It's not the end of the world. I started with 10, didn't I, which was, I think I put in $7, so 1 million, if it again move the decimal point, 1 million and something is about $7 in Bitcoin. So so it's running away. I'll let it run a little bit more, and then I'm going to do it on the hour. It says on the other site, I'm on the main Bitcoin site. Oh, let's just have a look at that lottery, by the way. That's why I do the site in the first place. There we go. You've got another day to go. This thing gets played out every Sunday afternoon. It pays out. It's currently running at 2.61. My guess is it'll probably hit 3 Bitcoins or more, which is nice, which is really nice. Let's just see what 3 Bitcoins running at. There you go, $2,200. Nice. It's worth having, isn't it? Lovely. And there's some nice other prizes down there. Okay, if you want to get these lottery tickets, by the way, you need to get onto the Free Bitcoin site. I'm going to be helping you to show you a really good hack. You think this hack's good, I'm showing you. Wait till you see the ones inside of this one. And I love this site. This is one of the original ones, and this is doing really well. I normally draw out my profit each Sunday. Sunday's coming up, and that's what I'm at. So this is another one that just runs away in the background. It's just doing great. Okay, let's go back on to not that one. That's another one I'll tell you about soon. Now, one quick thing before I pause this again. I am gonna this Free Bitcoin Lottery results site has not been running that long, so it's a bit itty bitty, but it'll get better. But I'll be putting on there lots of hacks as I find them. I'm gonna make it into a site where you can join for free. While you're actually on the site, I'll make it a free join up membership site, and everybody who joins the site for free, I'm going to give them some free Bitcoin as well. And I want people that are watching my videos and that are serious about making a bit of Bitcoin to join the list, because I've said it before, if you do well, I do well. All of these have an affiliate downline, and if I can get people running it like I'm running it, then that's going to be great. So I'm going to pause this now, and we'll come back and I'll finish off this video in a minute, Another 22 minutes before I'll shut it off, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back on, and no jokes this time, but just going to let it roll for a little bit. There's about 10 minutes left to go before I'm going to stop it. Obviously I'm going to stop it on a green, or just after. I wouldn't want to stop it in the middle of a long run now, would I? So just let you watch this for I don't know, a few seconds. Profit's looking good. The run I did before this, I think I ended up with a profit of 1,100,000. So I must have had some really big runs on that. If you look at your stats, I won't go there now, but if you look at them, it will show you your bets, and if you can be bothered to look all down the list, you'll see where you had some big rolls. It doesn't get any better than this, does it? Sit at your computer, have a drink, have a smoke if you like a smoke, chill out, watch a movie, let this go in the background, surf the net, listen to some music, and make money. Lovely. Okay, we're at 40,000 profit there, look, you can see, and we've got about 9 minutes to go, so I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, here we go. Time's up. Oh, just the window would have stopped it. But I'll just let it run before I actually start it completely, and we'll have a look at what the profit is. But great little system, you know. You can see it's working. Please make sure that you have a go on this under my referral link. There's a little thank you for showing you how it works. And if you're watching this on YouTube or somewhere, could you hit the thumbs up button if I've shown you something that you found interesting? And thank you very much for that. Right. There you go, there's profit. I'll stop it there on that. So there you go. I'll do a quick sum here just while I'm chatting. Let me write that down, because I suggest every time you do a betting run, you do what I do. In front of me I've got an A4 piece of paper. Yeah, you could set a spreadsheet up or whatever, but it's just sometimes when you write it down it's easier to look directly at it and say, right, so what I do is the amount of spins that was done and the amount of profit. So when I did this betting run, let me get the calculator up. Hang on a second. Right, this little run that we did started at 3,706,808. Take away what we started on, which is 3,706,808. Right, okay, we did 3,706,808 minus 3,6,602. Sorry about that again, I'm not very good at these, am I? There you go, 46,000. Not bad, huh? 46,000 in that amount of time. So there you go. Make sure that you get back onto the site, onto the free Bitcoin lottery results, sign up, and I'll show you a load more hacks. Make yourself some free Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you.